different semesters? Oh, okay.
We don't do any kind of semester. It's literally one school year.
Interesting.
Okay.
There's some schools that do that here that are like year round, but none that I would have ever wanted to go to.
That explains why they drive on the wrong side of the road.
Oh, you know what? I'm just going to stream both. Looks like
Hey, I have a drink.
the vertical stream is not working, but hopefully my internet picks up a bit.
Right, horizontal stream.
The horizontal one's taking all of my bandwidth. So
Yep.
I think it's just chopping frames from the other one. So system. Okay. Lukla.
I'll participate in the Lukla.
The Lukla. We got the show. Not. Yep. Docs. Matt.
I am Docs.
No. Zen. And Gello. Generate round one. Docs and Snow, Zen and Matt, and Jello with the bye. Great. This would have been nice next round when I have to go and pick up Yet, but you have to deal with it. Okay. So I'm closing mine.
All right. Are we moving?
I'm just going to loiter in here.
You want to move to
whoever's
different room?
going to-
Yeah, I'll shuffle to the other room.
Hey, look, we're playing here.
Who am I playing? Oh, I'm playing you? Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, I know. Hope you like my crotch.
Live here.
I don't want to play Docs.
This one is already streaming.
This is as good as I can get my camera today, so if you guys want me to play, this is how my camera is.
Unacceptable.
That's fine. That's completely fine.
Give me the resting one.
Now give him the standing one.
I have cards in my G zone.
Uh-huh.
And
Playing the boy that must
want
shave.
to go first.
That means that you're letting me go first? Okay, thank you.
Yes. I know it's still beneficial for you, but...
Wait, you're actually going first? Or you're actually going second, I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to go second.
Okay, I just got to double check that the streams are still going, because I'm dropping like 95% of my frames right now.
Well, wear gloves or something. Yeah, also blame me. I want to know when the next mini show is.
Oh, you know what would also be really helpful in this situation?
What?
Dice?
Having a ride deck.
Oh no.
Jello, I have to tell you something. Do you know what this lovely gentleman and my friend and his friend have named their team for Rosemont?
What?
Doc's worst nightmare.
And what is the nightmare? It's just the members of the team.
It's them. And then he put a picture of New Jersey as the group chat thing. So after my experience, I agree.
That's hilarious. At least, you know, if they do well, you'll be cemented forever into the community. Yes, exactly.
Well, also, first place gets a banner, and I'm really hoping it's stitched with the team name, and if it's not, I will pay someone to stitch it as the team name, and it will be my playmat anytime locals comes around.
Hey, Snow, if you want, I can make you shirts. I just need a picture of Dox's face. And you guys will have a jersey.
Unfortunately, the Rosemont is this weekend.
Oh damn.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Unsleeved ride deck, you heathen. All right.
Oh, it's gonna get even worse when you realize what the rarity of my creature is. Draw for turn.
If you flip an SEC around, oh my god.
To ride. On ride. Call plant token. Call a plant token. Call plant token. Pass my turn.
All right. Oh baby.
Don't worry, I remember how to play Leonore.
That's why I was playing yesterday, actually.
I need to order the mask stuff just in case. Looks like it's coming back. So
draw crest, draw starter.
what's incredible is that at the end of this week, I will get.
Oh
No,
yeah,
the
the
deck's
what do you call it? The master deck.
Yep, and it'll be just waiting for me when I get home from Rosemont, and I believe I'm selling it to Ran outside of like the new Regalis and then
Yeah.
like the actual Aurora stuff.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Ta-da!
Heal power to ban.
Go ahead.
Draw for turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself for you guys so I can mull about why my streams aren't working.
I'm also at 3 energy. I forgot that.
Discard ride.
Okay,
sack
chat.
the
So,
one, call
we've
the
got
two, I'm
Roroa
also at
versus
3.
Hari for this first round. I am the buy this round,
Swing
so
10?
I've got
That's
nothing
the
to do
Vanguard swing, so I'm gonna
besides
say
figure
no
out why
thanks.
the vertical stream isn't working.
Alvina?
Let's see.
Nice.
Swing 10?
I'll take it. Harry. Okay.
Pass turn?
We stand. We draw. We question. I'll toss the Blizz order.
You're not shipping anything to me from
Oh my
fucking
gosh, yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop
your
the vertical
house, are
stream
you?
here, guys.
Hey, what?
Are you shipping me something?
No, it's coming with corn. AKA Ryan.
Okay, I'm gonna end
How
this
weird.
stream.
I have a package coming from Ohio.
And that ain't me. I'm not that nice. Yeah, we're gonna swing the Vanguard again.
Why am I dropping so many frames?
What'd that van do?
Uh, 45.
Over trigger to pass. Perfect card. Go ahead.
And draw. Discard ride.
Yep. I think you should sleep red deck.
Nah. It's fine. We're all good. Everything is okay. Yeah, counterblast 1, draw, call a card. Thank God I got a real card.
A real card.
So to this point, you've been playing with proxies?
Oh, I'm muted.
No, I got a card I can use. Energy Blast. Oh, I guess Energy Blast at 3 I would have charged for the turn. Nope.
Why am I dropping so
Because I
many
have
frames?
nothing to drop. Jesus.
Oh goodness.
Who needs cards at this point, right? 23.
23, and the other one can't hit me, right?
No.
Overguard, but
Okay, pass turn.
I want to keep myself a little low. All right, we stand, we draw. Baby. All right. Oh, this is great. Discard Nocturcio to ride my grade 3. Jay Quellen. Nocturcio is going to be on standby. Jay Quellen. Soul Blast. Top 7. 2 normal units, 1 to hand, 1 to soul. That'll go to soul. And that'll go to hand. So now, do I have to resolve Touge first, and then Nocturcio? I think that's the way it goes, right?
I don't know.
Well, because
You're the
Touge
one
is
that's playing the deck.
Yeah, it's just a sequencing thing.
I've not played that deck before.
I would say Touge gets resolved first. So then Touge binds herself, and I get to put a grade 3 into Soul, which is going to be the Showered Applause Dragon. Shuffle, then I activate Nocturcio's Draw for being discarded for Ride. Shuffle up. Shuffle up, Buttercup. Okay. Draw off Nocturcio. And now I pay the cost to Stride with another Nocturcio. And we go into you. Nocturcio lets me draw again. Draw. And then Bro says Soul Blast 1. Or no, he's Counter Blast 1. Soul Charge 1. Counter Blast. Soul Charge. Call something out of Soul. And at the end of the turn, I'll go back. And it's going to be Showered Applause Dragon. And then Showered Applause Dragon says, when this unit is placed on R, if you have a Pale Moon Vanguard, choose a card from your drop and you may put it to Soul. So then I'm going to go ahead and put Nocturcio into Soul. Neat. Okay. Then, let's go ahead and call out Manticore. Let's go ahead and Lunatic skill. Turn something from the G zone face up. Harry. And I get to look at the top 5 cards, put something to Soul, and then call something out of Soul.
Nice and
No.
smooth now. Okay. I'm going to
I'm gonna put Darkside Princess into Soul.
hopefully still be able to reopen the.
I know I'm evil. And then what's being called out of Soul is gonna be Blam Blam. Oh, that's Betty. And we're gonna shuffle.
Vertical stream.
And let's see.
Next.
So,
Done.
Showered Applause goes back at the end of the turn because he was called out by the Magia skill. And Betty will go back because she was called out by Lunatic skill. And Manticore is going to clear himself, so that's good.
Back here.
I'm going to EB7 to draw a card.
Oh.
And that might be it, actually. Because that needs that and that needs this. Okay, here we go.
No.
There's 5k to the front row because I have one card face up in the G zone. And Bro says he gets 10k because you're grade 3. Cool.
That's rude.
I know. Here is 18 at your Vanguard.
Here is no guard. Oh, goody.
Okay. Skill. Counterblast, put in the Soul. Call something out. It's Darkside Princess. Darkside Princess. Oops. Darkside Princess gets 10k because I'm not. Or because I don't have 2 or more face-up cards yet. So she only gets 10, not 15. All right. This is 33 with triple drive at your Vanguard.
No guard.
Yep. Drive check 1. Heal, I do heal. And the power is going to go, let's see here. This is 23, 28. This is bigger, so power from the heal is going to go here. Check 2. Dark side, check 3. Dark State's over trigger. 100 million power to her. And I get the extra crit. Remove from game. Draw a card.
Yeah. First. Second.
Okay. This is 38 at the Vanguard.
$28, $38, $43.
Okay. 100 milli.
Udo Damajo.
C. Okay. End of turn. We destride. She goes back because she was called off of
it's getting
Chimera Dude. You go back because you were called off of Harry, and you go back because you were called off of Lunatic. And we destride. All right, go ahead.
And draw. Ride into the bocce. Energy blast to 2. Draw.
Yeah, I think we have to just keep it to the single stream this week, guys. I don't know what's going on.
Call. Counterblast 1. Top
I also don't want to
7.
keep messing up the main stream here, so I think we're just gonna keep it with.
No
we're
target.
just going to keep it
Unfortunately,
to the regular stream here.
I got to look at the worst top 4 ever.
But
when
hopefully
I pulled those first 4.
hopefully everything's starting to stabilize here. 'Cause,
what did I have yesterday? Oh yeah, I was playing Eva. And I did the Blue Research Lab top 5. It was 4 triggers and a perfect guard. I'm like, I don't want to call any of these.
I mean, reasonable. Oh yeah, wait. Do I draw for that? Yeah, I do. Draw.
Frames.
Unfortunate. Call. I will play silver white to give 10k. Ooh, 20k to good old plant token.
Okay.
Make it hit. It gets 5k for every grade 1 or less rear guard, and I have 4 grade 1 or grade 0. So
Yeah, I use that for Claudine.
isn't
Before
it wonderful?
Yeah, before I sacrifice all my plant tokens, I'm just like, all right, and this unit over here gets plus 20. That was still massively loud.
The Garchomp is here.
Swing 15, 23, or sorry, 25.
No thanks.
Okay, 30.
Thanks. Crit. All five man.
Rude. Swing van. Boosting with standing and then boosting with all of the rear guards.
Now you're probably not going to guess this. Perfect guard,
Crazy.
and I'm going to toss... what am I going to toss? Toss Shower Plus.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. First check broccoli. Second check over trigger.
Oh ho! It's a little bit of everything.
Both of us getting that now. All effects band. Yes.
Yep.
For the read stand. Then the front row gains 10. I heal a card. I draw a second card. It's removed. The broccoli comes to the hand. And then counterblast 1 to stand 3 units. They all gain 5k. Swing for 100 million and a crit. And
I will thank you to not do that.
Okay. First check parsing. Hey, look, I get support cards. 30.
Sure. Another crit.
And,
okay.
And 40.
Yeah, sure. Okay, well my crits are gone. That's cool.
Okay. Retire, draw, pass turn.
Okay, you got a permanent crit on your Vanguard anyway.
Very
Yeah,
true.
you get a permanent crit trigger to the Vanguard for the rest of the game.
All right. We're going for the kill. Discard Harry.
I'm in danger.
Right, Harry. This one's theirs. Magia. There goes another crit. Okay. Are they all stuck to you? What the hell?
Is Doc's cheating?
Probably. What?
I
Bro's gonna
knew
go.
it.
Yeah, Bro's gonna go. All right. What else can I do? Let's put Avril there. No soul charge. Let's go dark side there. She doesn't get the extra power right now, though. That sucks.
Kind of good, actually. It's wonderful.
Oh, I could have called her from soul and then played the one of him from hand. Oh well. I want to draw 2 cards. What else can I do? I think we're just gonna go for it, huh?
No, I don't like that. Don't do it. Pass your
No.
turn. Everybody
No.
tell him to pass his turn.
All right. Yeah, I think we just got 10k the front row. Yeah, okay. Let's go. This is 23 at the Vanguard.
Let's intercept. That's 23. 28.
Okay. CB, swoopity swap.
Hold on a second. Yep, okay, good. I don't know why I thought he needed F3 of the back row units for his extra shield.
He puts
That would have
something
been
to
bad.
He has an extra plus 10. She is 5, something was placed in front of her. 20 at your Vanguard.
28.
Okay. What is this? This is 33 at your Vanguard.
Do you get more attacks after you swing with the big man?
Yep, I'll get 2 more rear attacks. And it's gonna be these same 2 units, except she's gonna be more powerful.
No guard. Crit, power to van. That's what we need.
Okay. The really big swing, skill, counterblast. They'll go soul, and then they'll come back out. And let me think about numbers. So this would make 33, and then this would make 48. 33 and 48 sounds good. Or this would be 33, this would be 46. And this would be 35. I think this is the same guard either way. So there we go. And then this will put something else back in the soul. So this is, let's see here, 38, 48, 3 drive checks, 2 base crit.
Perfect guard, discarding Resonance Dragon.
Okay. Check 1. Check 2. Check 3. And I forgot your one of your tokens, and then your actual other rear guard goes to soul.
Okay. How rude of me.
Okay. This is 35.
43.
And then this is 33 plus 13 is 46.
Perfect guard, discarding Albina.
Darn. End of turn. Goes here. They go here, and I get to draw a card. Why?
One card left, and I think all my Persona Reds are out of deck.
Why did I-
Docs, why did you put the stride in your soul?
Because that was stupid.
Dox is cheating. Dox is cheating. Judge, give me the win. Give me the win.
Sorry, Harry wins. I'm biased.
He's gonna call it out next turn.
Ooh.
He'll call the stride out from Soul next turn.
Yes, please.
Stand draw.
Did one card to make it happen?
Well, yeah, I mean, kinda. I mean, I can put a board together.
Oh no.
I just don't know how to put a board together. You left me with such shit options.
Sorry. Not sorry. Reese's.
Okay. I think the way to start this is I will call Parsing. Soul Blast 1. Call a card from drop. Thank God it's not placed from hand. Counterblast 1, top 7. Nothing.
Oof.
Kind of all hinges on the draw here. You playing outdoors, Matt?
What's that?
Are you playing outdoors? Sounds wonderful.
No, I've got the window wide open because it's a bloody temperature over. I've got a heat wave at the moment.
No, jeez.
It sounds peaceful.
Yeah, I've got bird. I have birds that live in the tree next to my house.
That's nice. They're probably screaming
That
about how
hurts.
hot it is too.
Mm.
I put the air conditioner so low that my nose was dripping earlier. So,
Oh dear.
That draw really sucked. So I will have a crit in the back row. But I have a full board.
To put context for Jello, who knows our actual temperature, it's 23 degrees Celsius at the moment.
23.
Yeah,
That's what time is it over there? 7:30 in the
8 o'clock at night.
8 o'clock.
what's your number?
That's still pretty warm
That's
for that
Yeah.
time of the day. Is the sun still up for you?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It is 1 p.m. and it is 32 Celsius here.
Yeah, it's been.
Yeah, but US is used to those temperatures. UK isn't.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be cold and stormy
Be
all the time over there?
modernized. be modern, I guess. I don't know what to say.
Take about 8 degrees off and you'd have our normal at this time.
Oh wow,
20 to your
that
man
sounds
box.
nice. Light
What's your number?
sweater weather.
2-0.
20. Okay, so 10.
No, I'm just gonna mute for 1 sec.
Have a pair of Tujas.
Welcome to everybody joining the stream. We are working on
23.
Hound Raisers today, but through pure bad luck
About-
of the draw, I got first round
I
bye
take it.
again. So
Sure.
we're just waiting for our turn. Right now we have Hari versus what I thought initially was Roroa,
Yes,
but
please.
turns out it is Leonorn.
20, 30,
And it's almost done here.
40,
waiting for
48.
Round 2 to start, and then I'm gonna have to peace out
61.
for about 10-15 minutes to go pick up
61.
Yet, and then I'll be back.
Okay. So that's there. There. Oh, I lose. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lose no matter what. So good.
Oh, I like those birds. Hey, a Rosarium Fairy. Hey, a heal.
He healed
There.
those. He
There.
heals those.
Nope.
Aw.
I lose.
I expected it to be a heal. I expected it to be a heal.
Yeah, I had no more PGs left in my hand.
GG.
Jello and Docs. Let me sleeve my ride there.
Okay, so Schno, Zen, Matt, how'd yours go?
Zen won because I opened every single order under the sun.
Okay, there we go. So Snow, Zen, and Jello got half a win with a bye for round one. Because we're
I thought you were about to
setting
say that
round
you
two.
gotta buy again, and I was going to be very confused.
I just have a whole point off of buys. That'd be crazy. Okay, round two. Snow, Zen, Jello, Docs, Matt with the bye.
Cool.
Yay.
Doxy.
I had to put in my friend.
You want us to move to a different room?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Let the old men stay here together.
Yeah.
Us
Yeah.
youngins can get up and move.
Geriatric Fight Club.
The first rule about Geriatric Fight Club, I forgot.
Where are my prescriptions?
Alright, I'm
Okay.
missing my starter. I think me not calling Darkside from the Soul on the first attack
Is
and
what
not
messed
having
you
that
up?
power is what. Yep, that's what let him win.
Yeah, that Dark Side Princess lane was really small.
Small. Yep, that's
Yeah.
that's what let him win.
Yeah. And I think you should have called
Otherwise-
it the other way as well. Applause by itself and then Dark Side by itself. Because if you'd hit that 48, then it would have forced an extra 5 card out of him.
It made no difference in the end, though, because the perfect guard.
Ah, yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, yeah. I thought 46 and 48 would elicit the same guard.
No. Because
46,
48 pushes. He was 23, so 48 would have pushed 30k shield, whereas 46 forces 25k shield.
Oh yeah, I forgot to factor in his trigger.
What ideally, if you could have lined it up, was actually have the applause and the princess swap the other way around to begin with, and then swung boosted for the first swing, with the princess boosted by the grade 1.
Avril, yeah.
Okay, sorry, Doc.
Yeah,
Just
that would have
have
been
to-
bigger.
Just have to flip our cameras around.
You flip on. Treat me like a pancake. We took my dad to breakfast this morning and his pancakes looked really good. So
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, first game of News Auger opens 4 orders and a rogue headhunter. After
I,
Mulligan.
After Mulligan. Oof. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I put an order back thinking, I should hopefully hit another normal unit because I've got Gather Upon Me and for Forbidol and I've coming out extra death in my hand. I'm like, I'll keep those orders because they're good for the early game
Yeah.
to set up.
And
Drew
then-
another order. And then draw for turn as a trigger.
Oh,
I was like,
God.
I can't do anything.
Ugh. That's the one thing that not put me off completely, but just made me very wary of playing Zorga. Like, I don't want order hands.
Well, I don't mind because I've got 3 blitz orders that I can actively cycle within the deck to build up to
Ah.
recuperate the shield value.
I see.
It's just I found no way to get to the blitz orders because I had to guard with everything.
Unfortunate. All right, Doxy. Shall we roll?
I would love to roll.
All right, let's do it. Daisy is rolling. 6.
9.
Okay.
You're going first.
Okay. Draw 5.
I love how at VCS the one dude was like, look, no matter what, he's like, if I just let you do your thing and you let me do my thing, I'll go first. I'm like, yeah, sure.
It's like, okay.
He's like, I want to go first. You want to go? He's like, you want me to go first? Let's just do that. I'm like, okay, fine. 4 back.
Me too.
I was very close to Cristianos and Marlene today, but I've never played them yet, so I didn't want to embarrass
Oh.
myself. But I finished them.
Marlene's pretty easy. Cristianos really I feels very heavily dependent on your build. But as long as you're calling
Yeah,
Severance
I
and they
pretty
aren't
much just
wet noodles, you're okay.
see. I was
Oh.
pretty much just grabbing the start deck support.
Mm,
So
I see. Yeah, even just straight
Bad.
start deck support, Cristianos is okay. Marlene. I don't know. What's your take on Marlene, Matt? Is that here? Oh yeah. All right. Shall we begin?
Strong words.
Oh.
Yes.
All right. Let's do it.
Here we go.
Stand up, boo. The Vanguard. I'm first. Draw. Discarding a front to ride. Go ahead.
All right. So we stand draw. Cry a little.
No.
Guard. Oh boy. What do we discard? Guard showered applause.
Okay.
We ride. Get the crest. Draw starter. Energies. We swing.
No guard.
No guard, he says.
Yes, sir.
No trigger.
And
I
it
says.
is Regown.
Take it away.
Doro.
Me
Jeez,
away.
okay. Discarding a crit to ride. Hakuren. Isumi skill. When rode upon, check top 7 for a high beast. Call it to rear.
Drug
Calling
test that high beast.
Melgown. Huh?
So you better drug test that high beast.
They should. Acting a little funny. Melgown skill. When it's placed, if I have a Vanguard with Hound Razor, I can energy charge or soul charge 1. So energy charge 1. Then in back row, if I have a Hound Razor Vanguard, it gets an extra 5k. If it's in the back row center column, it gets 10k instead. Oh no, sorry. If my Vanguard's grade 3, so it's still 10. 5, I mean. This is 23.
That is a number, and I'm going to allow it.
Okay, drive check is another Melgown.
And this is another showered applause.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm standing. I'm drawing. I'm really doing it all by myself.
I'm so happy
Yikes.
for you.
I'm not.
Oh god.
Dark side.
Welcome to the dark side.
Dark side. Dark side.
No guard. Power.
Alright, she's gonna go to soul, and this is one to pass.
1 to pass.
Here it is. Int.
Midnight Bunny.
Go ahead.
Sultan and Toro. Oh my god, dude. Like, every turn draw I've had has just been a trigger. Discarding a heal. Right. Hakuren skill. When rode upon by Aoi, check top 7 for a Hound Razor. None. If there's none, I can call Hakuren out from Soul. So call out Hakuren. And Soul Charge 1. Hanger. Soul Blast 2 off of Aoi to call. Actually, not the trigger, sorry. Soul Blast, the grade 1. To call. Where you got Topaz? Where do we call the Topaz? Yeah, we'll call it here. Yeah. Shuffle. Topaz skill. When placed, remove 2. Check top 5. Call 1. Mishiro skill. When placed, if I have a Vanguard with Hound Razor in its card name, CB1. Check top 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a high beast. Call. Who you gonna call?
Hound Razor?
Yes. We'll call Storm Feather Owl. Aoi skill. All of my high beasts in the back row get 5k. Melgown, since I have a grade 3 Vanguard now, gets an extra 10 off of its own skill, so he's at plus 50. And then That's it. Shall we do this? Oh yeah, we're at 7 energy. I'll play.
Why am I at 2?
Let's see.
It should be 3.
I'll play a Warrior's Rest to give these two an extra 10k when they attack while boosted, and I'll draw since I have 5 units. That's energy
I
block.
feel like I'm about to get pummeled.
Yes, sir. Owie skill. CB1. I can choose my back row, center, high beast, rear guard, and what it can attack from back row, and it drive checks when it attacks. So this is 23.
No guard.
Drive check is critical. Let's go. I'll give the crit to Melgown. I'll give the power to Owie.
I'm the one saying owie. There's a crit.
Oh, and then it restands after it attacks.
Oh, it actually does.
Yes.
And a front.
Okay. So it's plus 20.
That helps.
It does help.
That helps a lot.
This is 23 plus 23, 46.
Oh Lord, it boosts. Okay, 46. I can't afford another hit, so PG toss no bunny.
Okay. First check. Heal is bad. Power
Haha.
to give the power to Hakoden. Second check. PG. Let's see. Hakoden is 10. We'll swing here first. This is 10 plus 13, 23 plus 10 because of the order, 33.
33 at my 30. And what's the other lane?
This will be 43. Okay, and this is 43. All right.
Even my 2 triggers didn't save me. That's cool.
The dogs. Who let the dogs out? I did.
These dogs are grounded. Me? Right?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Alright. All good. Discard to ride. Jake Quellen. Soul Blast starter. Top 7. 1 to hand, 1 to soul. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. Soul and hand. So Touge activates, search for a 3, put it directly to soul. And we're gonna put, where you at?
I'm a drop for the day.
Okay.
Okay, poke.
OT twice on my opponent's first grade 3 turn.
Oh, God.
Try not to tilt before Rosemont.
Alright.
Oh, dear.
I'll just get you on Wednesday.
See ya.
See you, Snow.
Alright. That'll go to soul. And then we're gonna discard 2 stride with the bun bun.
With the
Lunatic.
bun.
Lunatic's out there. Magia. Counterblast. Soul Shard. A Touge. Resolve this first. Goes there. Touge. Goes to deck. Grabs me. I feel like a Nocturcio. No. No, I'll do no on him.
The Manticore.
Yep. Still call him Chimera Tech. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh. He just looks like him. Well, I should be at 6 energy now. That's good for me. Oh no, wait, I should be at 9. Because I went second.
Oh, are you streaming?
Right?
Then
Okay, I'll be there in a bit.
Alright. What else can I do? I can call you. Put something to soul. Let's get an extra dark side up in there.
Get another dark side up in here. Up in here.
Let's do Lunatic skill. Turn face up. Call something or top 5. Put it in. Call something out. A-roll, and then A-roll's just gonna come out. A-roll's gonna go over here. I will not do her on play soul charge. I don't feel like it.
Okay.
My soul's healthy enough. Okay. Let's EV to draw because why not? Grab myself card. That's something. And then I'm gonna discard a bunny to go find a Harry.
Okay.
He's in here somewhere. All right. I think I'm gonna start attacking you.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So there's 5k in the front row, and Showered Applause gets 10. I do believe. Um, 5, 10, and we're gonna start. This is 18 at your face.
18 at my face. No guard. PG.
Okay. Skill. Counterblast. Put him in. Call something out. Dark Side's plus 10. Averill's plus 5. Because something got called in front of her. Vanguard swing. 33 triple drive. And your Vanguard.
33. We'll PG that. Discarding a heal.
Okay. Drive check 1. Crit. All
Ooh.
effects. Not Terracio. Drive check 3. Heal is good. And power to Shower Applause.
Okay.
All right. Clap in the shower. 38. At your face.
38. No guard. Ooh. Nothing.
And this is 35 plus
48.
13 is 48 with 2 crits again at your face.
48. Yeah. OT.
Oh, gee.
That was my mulligan, dude.
Um,
And then 3 straight turns of just drawing triggers.
all right. At the end of the turn, we destride, and when we destride, she goes back because she was called by a skill. Averill goes back because she was called by a skill. Showered Applause was called from hand, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so he stays. Okay, I get the draw card.
Okay.
Rock on.
Stand. Draw. Persona Rido. Draw.
Ooh, that's dangerous.
Okay, so 10 to front, 5 to the back. Yeah, I guess we can just do this then. I'm at 8 energy. We'll play Hound Razor Seishin over the Hakuren. And Aoi will counterblast 1 to give Melgown the thingy again. So this is plus 50. Okay, 23.
That's an easy
drive
one.
check.
Oh, that's a less easy one. 23 with the drive check. Mm, no guard. Why not?
Okay. Drive is my Persona ride for next turn if I survive. Restands.
Damage is a heal, and you're at 3, right?
I'm at 4.
Yeah, 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And no heal for me.
Okay. And this is yeah, 46 again.
46 on my 23. How about no?
Okay. First. Ooh, second. Nothing. Do this one first. This is 1023. Her skill, since you're grade 3 now, when she's boosted by a high beast, she gets 10k. And then another 10k off of the persona. So this is 10, 20, 30, 43.
Damage. 2.
Okay. And then Seishin
Two
attacks. Seishin skill, when he attacks a Vanguard, if he's boosted by a high beast, he gets 5k. Then I Energy Blast 3 to give him a crit. So this is 28 plus 13, 41.
41 on my 23, so I just need 20.
Yes, sir. Okay. And that is the turn.
Alright.
Oh, Seishin's ability, what do you call it? Gives my back row high beasts intercept.
I gotta go for the kill, because my hand is not very defensive. So. Heritage Ride.
Here we go.
Ready to ride. Let's Magia. We're gonna Magia out. Broham. On the front row. And should do that. But no. I think this is literally my field. Yeah.
Oh,
This is my field.
Okay.
Yikes. Alright. Sure. You know it's placed on right. Okay. 23 your Vanguard.
23. Intercept with Topaz. Then Topaz skill. Oh, I can't Topaz. Damn.
Oh no.
Well, technically I can, but I would take the first one. How big is the other one? That's 33.
That's 33. Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. Damage it. Nothing. Oh god.
The skill. It's the dork side. And she's plus 15. Alright, so that is 33 and 35, so same guard. 33.
3. Guard. Double intercept for 38.
35.
35.
Just trying to smack you around a little.
38.
Okay. Vanguard swings. Counterblast. Your 2 are going to go to Soul. My 2 are going to go to Soul.
Oh, which 2 are
Your
going to
2
go
front
to
rows,
Soul?
please.
My 2 front rows?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
And then these 2 would go to Soul and then come back out. And same thing. And I can put a grade 3 into my Soul from Bro. So there we go. So this is 38 triple drive at your face.
38 triple drive. PG. Discarding that.
That's not nice. All right, check 1. PG. Check 2. Crit. It's the same exact number as me. So let's just do this.
And you're gonna crit again. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. There, I guess the stand trigger. All right, so both of these are lethal now.
Yep.
Yay.
1. Oh, and I have 3 heals out already because I drew them all. So I'm dead.
Guard them both or else.
Yeah.
So that's 43. That's 45. So 43, 2 crit.
Yeah, no guard. Ugh.
Dang.
Man.
Yeah. My hand was big and had a lot of triggers, but until that drive check, I had no PGs. So
Damn. I had nothing but triggers in my hand I mean, I was still able to get a field, thankfully, just through like the deck's skills. But yeah, my triggers were dry. Ugh. Well, that was fun though. I got you to 4.
Yeah, you rushed me to death, and that was not enjoyable. Even after me hitting 2 defensives.
All right, guys, I gotta go pick up Yet.
Okay. Can you
let's
hit the
see.
button to determine who would?
I'm assuming Snow. I'm assuming Snow lost.
Yeah,
And
he dipped.
then Doxy. Boop. Okay. So it will
Doc,
be.
did you fight Matt yet?
I haven't fought you or Matt. So
Okay.
Yeah. Right
I
now
don't know
it's
what's
saying
happening.
Zen. It's saying Zen Jello for some reason, but we'll do Zen Dox since you guys have the higher standing.
Okay.
And then Matt, is
Okay.
it okay if I step out for a little bit and then come back? I know that you have to leave early tonight.
I think he may be doing a chore or something. He seems to be away.
Okay. I will. I'll turn off my camera for a second, and
So it's good timing.
just
I
leave
will say though, you Jello and Docs do have same standings because it is 1 win, 1 loss.
True.
That is true.
Did you want to fight Docs then?
I
Yeah,
don't
he
mind
beat
either
me.
way.
Yeah, you
Wait.
two should fight.
Who beat? Okay.
Okay. So me and Zen. You guys get the grudge match of the week. All right, chat. So, I'm gonna have to step out for a second. I've gotta go pick up the wifey. But yes, I'll be back in not too long. Hopefully. Let me do this stuff here. I need to figure out an easier way to do this. Well, actually, let me just leave it on spectator here. Okay. I'm just gonna leave the stream on spectator mode.
No worries.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
I'm gonna apply. Well, I already applied. Look at me go. Event details. It just says PR playmat. That's cool.
On a second, I've got it on. I've gone the other way. I've gone to the website. June Vanguard Day. Playmat is Megami. Participation prize is Megami Energy.
There you go. Okay. Zen, a heads up for you. If you plan on showing up, I would sign up to it now because we've discovered that Bushi Navy will sometimes give priority to the person who signed up first. Like,
Oh,
in
so
a
just
tiebreaker.
sign up now? Okay.
Yeah. In tiebreakers.
Stores can. Oh, wait, really? In tiebreakers? Shouldn't be able to.
There was a long time ago, sometime last year, we discovered we had the exact same win percentage, exact same opponent win percentage. The only difference we could find was that the one dude signed up, 3 days before, and the other person signed up that day.
Ah, weird.
So the tiebreakers showing on screen were the same. So the only thing we had to go off of was that assumption.
Fair.
So it was it's Vanguard Day, right?
Yeah, it's Vanguard Day. Yep. That should
Okay.
only have me applied right now. And then if you for some reason you can't make it, I just drop you at the computer.
No, I'll be there. I don't think I have anything scheduled this Saturday.
All right, standing or resting, Mr. Docs?
Oh, let's stand.
Standing says you get to choose.
I'm gonna go second.
Okay. Keep you, put 3 back.
Ooh. No, move back 1.
Yeah, I can make it work, that's fine.
Ooh, these are some tough choices. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some thinking and some choices.
Same. I don't like thinking.
don't play card games to think. So I'm actually excited after looking at my Union Arena starter deck. It looks like a fun game.
Nice. All right.
I'm like reading the rules and I'm like translating it to every other game. I'm like, okay, the damage system, Pokemon. The active system, Vanguard.
Hmm.
All right, ready?
All right. Yep. Stand up, Vanguard.
Vanguard.
All right. Draw for turn. Ooh, you're going to be good for next turn. So discard Cloud of Miasma, ride Abyss Fishing, and pass turn.
Okay. Stand, withdraw. What do I do? The lovely Blitz Order is going to be discarded. Ride. Crest. Draw starter. Draw energy. Or draw crest. Create energy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Could do that, couldn't I? I don't think I want to. So we're gonna swing.
No God.
Drive check says Dark Side.
Don't check. No! Dargon.
Good.
Right, stand and drop. Discard a Rogue Headhunter to ride Split the Preordained, Abyss Fishing Skill, Soul Blasting 1. To look at top 7. Okay, yeah, we've got options. Do that, do that, yeah. So grab you and grab you. You're in hand, you're in drop. And then we're going to do a pair of Shadow Cloaks.
Yep.
We're going to put Ephesus and Shadow Dreamblade and Fine Drink of Abolishment for Sins into the drop zone. Then, order for turn, we're going to play Overcoming Near Natural Death. And the last one. Bind this card and choose 2 orders from the drop zone and put them into hand.
Would you look at that?
And then battle phase. 10 Vanguard.
Dang it. Boom.
10 Vanguard.
Taking it. Boom.
Yes. 10 Vanguard.
Not taking it.
Boom. I don't get to heal. Pass turn.
Alright, we stand, we draw, we 6. Man, I hate when I have to discard my fun text. Bye, Avril. I hate when I have to do that. Dark Side. Dark Side swinging 10 at the face.
Take that one. Damage check. Crit trigger. All effects Vanguard.
1 pass.
Blitz order. Fine Drink for Abolishment for Sins. Soul Blast 1. Draw a card. It gains 10k shield, so OT pass.
Alright, here's an in. Yep, it's front. Good.
Got that there. Perfect. So stand and draw. Going to discard. Sweets that became an evil dream. To ride. Fated one of taboos. Organ Nadir. Skill. Add sweets that became an evil dream back to hand. Energy charging 3. Zorgon Nadir skill. Energy blasting 2. And binding you to call 1 and 2. Both gain 5k. Rogue Headhunter skill. Counterblast of my Alchemagic. This turn was used by 1. Which on that note, we are going to Alchemagic. Sweets of Pain and Evil Dream with Clouded Miasma. So this first, draw a card. I should first play the Counterblast cost because it's 2 minus 1. So draw a card. Look at top card. Put it on top or in drop. That's going to go to drop. Then choose a card from drop, call to rearguard circle, and Vanguard gains skill that front row gains 5k. I'm going to use this Shadow Cloak. Soul Blast 1. Bounce back to hand, plus 5k. This, plus 5k, because I played an order this turn. Cool, 10k and a crit. And you're in drop. Actually, these were plus 10 because it was 2 orders in buy, not 1. Alright. Yeah, that seems to be everything. Battle phase. 1924 at Vanguard.
24. That's a number. No guard.
Twin drive, first check. Heal trigger. Get to heal this time, finally. Heal out the roaming prison dragon. Power to the roaming prison dragon. Second check. No trigger.
Damage is 2. That's not good.
And then this is 20, 30, 38, 43.
Also not good. I'll take it. Hey, I heal.
Then 25, 30, 40, 48 at the Vanguard with an extra crit.
No. We're going to 48.
48.
Let's see. I'm at 20, 40, 55.
Cool. Enfei, the 2 cards called via Zorganadir skill, retire, and repass the turn.
Alright, stand. Draw, go to 9. And we are going to discard for ride Nocturcio. We ride here. We'll draw off Nocturcio before we Jaquelin. And now we're going to Jaquelin. Yep.
Soul Blast. You can Counter Blast if you want. I'm more than happy for you to do that.
Top 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even though I just saw the one I needed. Yep.
Yep.
There.
Oh, you get 2, don't forget. One to Soul as well.
Soul will be Shatter Plus.
Yep. Okay. And then the Manticore goes to hand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be calling him though, so I'm just gonna leave him there.
There. Well, I presume you're going to be striding first.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that 1 second. All right. I just want to play straight up Harry. I don't
I say you can happily not stride if you don't want to, and not have any of your skills.
There we go. There's the bunny. And there's you. And now Magia. Blast. Soul Charge. Dark Side. And
Did not want to see that go to Soul.
So what's in my hand? My hand has the Manticore, so I'm going to call the Manticore from hand. This is going to be Shower... No. Yeah, this is going to be Shower Applause. Yes, that's going to be Shower Applause. Shower Applause gets 10. He's going to put something to Soul.
Also gets 5 from Harry's skill.
Yep, it's going to be Touche, Bind, 3/3. I love compressing my deck.
I get another Manticore, okay.
Yep, and the Soul. Neat. Shuffle a lot. I do like these oversleeves though. There's a Dragon Shield brand. They actually shuffle nice. Let's do this before I forget. Actually, no wait. I'm gonna do your skill. Turn 1 face up. Whoop. And top 5. Something to Soul. It's gonna be Dark Side, I guess. And then we'll call out the Manticore. But I don't have to waste the one from my hand.
Yep.
And shuffle. Do I want an EV7 to draw? Probably. Yeah. I think I will. And we'll EV7 draw. Why the heck not? Oh, where you going, Pie? Pie just woke up immediately, sprinted off the couch. Alright. Good boy. Big stretch. Okay. There's 5 to the front row. That's 15. I could get 15 in the front row.
I'd rather you didn't.
Here's 18 inch face.
18 at face. I'm going to take a trigger.
Nice. Skill. Into soul. Counterblast. Dark side. Dark side's only plus 10 though. Alright. Let's see. Boop. 33 triple drive at your face.
No.
I mean no. Alright.
I mean, no.
OT to pass. Alright. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Check 1, not the OT. Check 2, probably also not the OT. Check 3, if this is not the OT, it's a heal, and I get to heal. Let's heal down you. And we'll give the power, let's think. This is currently 25. This is currently 33, so we're going to go over here.
What have I missed?
Neat.
Oh, it's still pretty early.
Not a whole heck of a lot. A lot of healing, yeah.
All right.
So like I said, 33.
I'll take that one. Damage it. No trigger.
And 35.
Start off with Eversent Shadow Dreamblade. Energy blasting 2, so I'm down to 2. For 20k shield, and then a 5k intercept.
Alright. At the end of the turn, I destride. And these two lovely go back to soul, and I get to draw a card.
Okay.
And you go.
Stand. And draw. Energy charge 3. No persona ride, unfortunately. We're going to go straight into Nadir skill. Energy blasting 2. And binding Sweets That Became an Evil Dream. To call Rogue Headhunter here and Abyss Fishing. Counter Blast is reduced by 1 this turn. Both gain 15k. Then pull them back. And we're then going to Alchemy Magic. Going to go with Gather Upon Me Wandering Souls combined with the beautiful Overcoming the Unnatural Death. So Counter Blast is 0 due to the reduction and discarding 1 order. Vanguard gets drive +1. I then choose 2 order cards from drop and add them back to hand.
Everything's free in the end.
Yeah. You know what else is free? There.
Combine skills?
2 Dargans.
That is very free.
You're getting 10Ks and crits. Unfortunately, a severe lack of soul means I can't divine skill.
Oh.
But we're going to prep for next time. Because we're going to call over you with Aurora. And 17 at Vanguard Triple Drive.
Okay. 17 would be triple drive. Me crazy. But we're just gonna do a nice, simple 43.
So 3 to pass.
Correct.
First check. No trigger. Second check. Heal trigger. I do like the heal. Healing out.
Healing.
Crit trigger. Power over here. Third check. No trigger.
Okay.
Let's start with this side next. This is 13, 23, 33, 38 with a crit.
I will take it. Damage 1. Crit power. Damage 2.
Oh, this goes into soul just to give 2k here for all it's worth.
Okay. I'm now at 33.
50k with an extra crit at the Vanguard.
Well, I can't take this one.
You most certainly cannot.
Yeah. I mean, I could. I have the PG Constitution.
Okay. End phase. Yoink. And pass turn.
All right. Standing, drawing. We are going to discard to stride. But I feel like making you suffer. So we're not going into Harry. We're going to discard.
Okay. That ain't suffering to me.
I'm gonna try to drag it out another turn. There's him. And we're gonna Magia. Okay. And off the Magia, I should probably check my hand. I'm gonna go Showered Applause. Showered Applause is gonna put something to soul. It's gonna be him. So Showered Applause is plus 15.
Mm-hmm.
Then my boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Interesting draws. All right. Okay. I think this is where we start going for it.
Are you doing Lunatic skill?
You are correct. Let's go ahead and turn attack face up. Let's do another attack. Attack top 5. Going to soul. Easily a Touge. Touge is gonna go to soul, and then I'll just search for this Touge here in a second. Who's coming out? Betty, I guess. Betty's the only grade 1 in the soul. And then the Touge. What did I do with her?
Still in Soul.
She sure is. Okay. And the Touge will find me. Manticore. Compress the deck. Compress the deck. I didn't want to give you anything in Soul, so
That's fine. That's why I built my own Soul.
I forgot about that. Okay. Oh well. That's there, and now I'm gonna start attacking.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. 1 each face.
28. Everson Shadow Dreamblade. Energy Blast 2, 20k shield.
Yep. This there. Dark side. Where'd she go? And she is right there. All right. Let's go. 43 triple drive at face.
No God. Let's see where he goes.
Okay. Drive check 1. Front.
Okay.
Drive check 2. Perfect guard.
Mm-hmm.
Drive check 3. Avril.
Damage check is no trigger.
Okay.
I kind of would like this PG somewhere else though.
This is what 25 plus 28. That's this will be 53, and then this will be 25 plus 20 is 45. They're both 53 somehow. 53.
Doesn't Princess gain 15k because you've now got enough face up in the G zone?
Very true. So 53 and 58.
53 and 58. We are going to do a lovely perfect guard for this side. Discarding a crit trigger.
Okay. And then 58 two face.
Yeah, going to take that side. Well then.
Nice. All right. We de-stride, and I believe everybody goes back, right? She's
Yeah.
called off
Everyone goes back. Yeah. Everyone goes back. Yeah.
There we go. And we draw. We're going to draw another perfect card. Ready?
Right. Stand and draw. We are going to, however, due to this hand, Persona Ride.
Okay.
10k front row, draw card. We're then going to call from hand over you a beautiful Shadow Cloak. Shadow Cloak skill. Gonna dump an order. We're gonna dump. We're gonna dump Sure Kill Seed Machine Gun.
Pew, 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 pew. That's the flavor text.
Yeah. We're then going to activate Zorga skill, Energy Blasting 2. and removing gather upon me wandering souls from the drop to be able to alchemy magic. Then we are going to call one, and where's it hiding? DOT. Both gaining 20k. Just to assert dominance. And then we're going to alchemy magic. We're going to alchemy magic Mythiarch Habitat with the overcoming the unnatural death. So start off with the Mythiarch Habitat. Look at top 7. We're going to grab. Ooh, got options actually. We're going to grab the Abomination of Impending Karma. Then this gets bound due to overcoming, and 1, 2 to hand. Then going to activate Shadow Cloak skill, Soul Blasting 1, to bounce over trigger back to hand. Then we're going to call from the drop zone our lovely 2 bargains. 1 over you, 1 here, both gaining their 10Ks and crits.
All right, I got it planned out.
You sure? Let's start swinging. 23 Twin Drive.
Wait, you're not divine skilling?
No. I know your hand is massive, though, and I'm not going to kill you off of it. Why waste the divine skill this turn?
Wait, hold on. So 23 twin drive, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I completely planned for the divine skill. Let me just okay,
Well, that's why I rush it when I've got a 10-card hand before drive checks.
All right, 23 twin. Here we go. First I'm gonna pay 2 energy to do the order.
Uh-huh.
That means 28. And so that's 1 to pass. And then have this front trigger. So that we need a 48, so that I believe is OT to pass.
Yeah, which I can't do, for obvious reasons.
Yep.
First check, no trigger. Second check, crit trigger. All effects to the rearguard roaming prison dragon.
Okay.
This gained 5k as well because I played an order. This is 25, 35, 45, 55, 60, 68k with with 2 extra crits at your Vanguard.
68, 2 extra crits. And what's the other one?
25.
The other one's just 25.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So let's perfect card this. And discard here.
Okay. And then 25.
With 2 crit, right?
With 1 extra crit, yeah.
Yep. Oh, sadness. Actually, that's not even.
Yeah, you've realised you're not getting any more Cat Blast for the rest of the game.
Yeah, but what's worse is I don't have just a trigger to guard this with. So
Oh!
it's going to be massive overguard no matter what I do. Perfect guard. Discard. Yeah.
Cool. And phase this retires. Past turn.
All right. Stand, we draw, we go up to 6. Let's stride into Harry. There we go. Do I want to Magia is the question. The answer is no. I do not, because I would be out of counterblast. Okay. So let's make something happen out of nothing. we're going to call Showered Applause.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have any extra power right now. He has 15. Frodo's got 15.
I got 20. Should have 20.
20.
You should have 4 face-up strides. Did you put it to soul again, Docs?
Yep. Really? Okay, is it in drop? Where did it go?
Did you stride the face-up, Hari?
I did something. There it is. 20 front row.
You do get your own place, though, for the putting something from drop to soul.
Yep. I mean, not like it matters at this point. I'll just shove you in there.
Okay.
Okay. Then the way to play this is probably A roll, no on place. Call Bunny in front.
Okay.
All right. 28 Akira Vanguard.
Dreamblade, go down to 0. 20k shield will get another blitz this turn.
Yep. 33.
Start with the pew 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 for 10k shield.
Yep.
And then guard with the crit for put me to 38.
38. Got it. Okay.
And also my Vanguard gets the pew pew skill for the rest of the turn.
All right. Swinging. Doing hairy things. Go Shadow Cloak and the RPD in front of it. Why not?
Cool.
And then I'm going to call out you and the dark side. Where's the dark side? Now the question is who goes where. So if I put you alone, you're going to get your 10. So you would be 43. And if I put you here, this is going to be 35, 45, 58. If I did this, this would be 53, and this side would be 45. So I could do 58 and 43, or 53 and 45. I think I want to do this way. I think.
Pew pew skill twice plus 10k total.
Okay. So the attack is 30. No, it is 48 triple drive.
Yeah, that.
Got it. Check one. Crit. Thinking. 20, 35, 45 would be 55. 55 or 33, 43. 56, 66. 55 and 50. Yeah, let's do it here.
Okay.
Oops. And crit. Check 2. Crit. Do it here. Check 3. Oh, Christ on a cracker. Compression. So now I have to think again. 55 could be 65, and 53, 66 could be 76. I'm gonna put it over here.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So this this is stupid. So 66 with 3 crits.
Oh my god.
68.
Okay. And then, what did I say? 68,
No,
I believe.
no.
Yep, there it is. Okay. End of turn, destride. Try a little on the inside. Go to soul draw.
Alright. Stand and pray for a top deck. Stand or draw.
Persona.
No, it's not Persona. It's a top deck Shadow Cloak.
Oh
Oh,
god.
come on.
More compression.
Time to start counting my heals.
Unfortunately, I've got no order in hand, so I'm not going to get to do an alchemagic this time.
Oh.
But I can make a board though, which is what's more important.
Oh, Jello, we can move. I'm
Oh,
sorry, I just saw that message.
No worries. Let's do it.
I'm also out of heals.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No
I
worries.
just saw that message.
No worries. I assumed that you were helping your family out with something, so I didn't keep pinging it.
Honestly, no, I wasn't. Not today because we got our stuff done earlier in the week. So
Oh, okay. That's good. All right. Let's see.
okay, so I am testing the promo in this deck,
Okay.
and I also have the ace unit in one of the other grade 3s that
Okay.
was from that set.
Sounds good. Just playing with the dogs.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, you're doing the stand-up wrestling thing too?
Oh no, this is my right deck.
Oh, okay.
You want a high roll?
The other two, yeah, high roll. I got a 5.
I got an 8. I will go first.
Okay. 1, 2.
Okay, redraw 2.
Putting 3 back. 2, 3.
I realized I misplayed against Docs earlier. I drove checked an extra drive check when I wasn't supposed to. So I will make sure to not do that here.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, I am ready whenever you are.
All right, let's do it. Stand up the Vanguard.
Stand up Vanguard.
Draw. Discarding Stormfeather Owl to ride Hound Razor Isumi. Go ahead.
I will stand and draw. I'll discard ride ancestry to draw. Vanguard skill. I soul lost 1. I will discard. Yeah. Discard Riley to draw.
Okay.
Yeah. Swing for 8.
No guard.
Dry check. Musa.
Damage is Ragon.
Here you go.
Okay. Standing already. Draw. Discarding. What do we discard here? Okay, I'll discard Hound Razor Station to ride Hakuden Isumi skill. When rode upon, I check top 7 for a high beast and call it. Yeah, it's called Lipnia. Not here though, just over there. And then I'll also call Melgon. I get 3 energy for the turn. When I place him, I'll get an extra 1. And then since I have a Hound Razor Vanguard, it gets 5k. And that's it. We'll swing for 23.
No guard.
Drive check is front.
Damage. Solus.
Okay, go ahead.
Sand interest 3 and draw. Vanguard skill. I'll ride while discarding. Then I'll call Lena. And her skills, when she's placed on Rigor Circle, if I have a Vanguard with a powerful ability, I can either retire one of my rear guards or count plus one.
Mhm.
And I can choose one of the following because she has two effects.
Mhm.
One of them is I look at the top 5 cards of my deck
Mhm.
and I can add a powerful unit from them to my hand.
Okay.
Or I can search our deck or drop for a Coming Beauty Herminia is in its original name,
Okay.
add it to hand.
Okay.
And the second auto ability is after the battle she boosted. If I have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard or Herminia, and I'm a powerful, I can stand her at the end of the battle she boosted. So it's like
Okay.
Signet.
Okay. Sounds
So I'm
good.
gonna CB1 to look at the top 5. Okay, let me think. Yeah, I am just going to. Actually, no. I want to get Herminia.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have to discard this time either. I just keep it
That's nice.
for the Custodia. Then I'm going to call another Linda. I'm going to retire this to look at the top 5. There we go. Rarico. All right. Add it to hand. Then I'm going to call Rarico skill to Soul Blast 1, and she would get 5k.
Okay.
Then I'll go to. Hold on. I'll call. Then I'll go to battle phase. This is going to be 20 at Vanguard because Peach gets 2k when she attacks.
Okay. 20. No guard.
Dry check. Musta.
Okay, damage is Sation.
And this is 23.
23. 25.
Yeah, Bath's turn.
Okay. Stand. Draw. Discarding a Leapmia to ride. Hakoden skill, checking top 7 for a Hound Razor. Call Station here. Okay. Aoi skill. Soul Blasting 2. To search for a high beast. Oh, call this one? Yeah, just call it. Topaz. Topaz skill. On place. Remove 2 cards from the right deck. Check top 5. Call 1. Ooh, okay. I'm at 7 energy. So 7. Melgown on place. Gives me another 1. So now I'm at 8.
Game finally ended.
How'd it go?
I finally beat Docs.
There we go.
It literally got to. I somehow miracle healed to survive his turn with no striding.
Oh, geez.
To me, then swinging with 78k columns on each side.
Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. I'm going to switch these two. Aoi
But
skill
I need
gives-
to go now as well.
Okay.
So I shall catch everyone next week. Doc says he'll catch you all at some point as well.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Have a
Yeah,
good night.
see you
Matt.
later. You too. Bye.
Let's see. All of my back row high beasts get 5k. Melgowns get 5k on their own. Since this one is in the center, though, it gets another 5k. And then Sation gives all of my rear guards, all of my high beast rear guards intercept. And then I
Oh, in
was
the front row too.
yeah. Oh no, just yeah, all high beasts on your rear guards get intercept. And can intercept
Okay,
from
okay,
the back row. So these guys are all
okay.
usable here. Awie's skill, since you're not grade 3 yet, I don't get a drive check, but I will give Melgown the ability to attack from back row. And then after it attacks, it restands. I'll energy blast.
Oh, to be a
7.
booster. Okay.
Yes, to draw 1. Okay, and we'll swing. This is 23.
This would be 30 from the effect.
Restands. 13 plus 23, 36 at the Vanguard.
I'll no guard.
Okay, first check. Nothing. Second check. Nothing.
Damage, heal. I'll give power to Rarika.
Okay. And we'll swing at your rear guard for 23.
For 23.
Yes.
I'll guard for front.
Okay, and we'll swing again. This is 18 plus 10, 28 at the rear guard again.
I'll guard for crit.
Okay.
I don't have anything to soul blast, so I have to protect it.
All right. I figured as soon as I saw the triggers, like, oh, that's going to the side. Go ahead.
No, I could have gave it to the Vanguard, but
Okay.
I didn't. I needed this
I
for
see.
next turn. I will stand. And charge 3. Draw. Vanguard skill. I'll ride while discarding. Yeah, this is exactly the reason why. Rariko's skill to Soul Blast 1.
Oh god.
Because I did not draw what I need to get plus 5k. And yeah, that's all I could do. So
Okay.
want to go to battle phase. I will swing Rariko skill, Cameras 1, Energy Blast 3, draw, and she gets 10k power. So this is, it was 23, 33.
33. Then it stands again. And gets bigger. 33. No guard. Nothing.
This will stand. And this is going to be 23, Muse's skill. She gives 2k to the front row.
Okay, so 25. Oh, no, is that 23 now with the +2 or?
It's 23, sorry. No, the whole lane is 23.
Okay, got it. We'll go 28, 33, 38 for 2.
To the pass.
Yes.
Can the gray one not use its ability?
It can, but I don't have any ride deck cards. I don't have enough. I'm still riding the grade 3.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Yeah.
First check.
Thank you though.
Custodia. Second check.
Stolas.
Stolas.
Okay.
The Vanguard skill.
Mhm.
I'll discard Musta to stand. Next CB is reduced by 1.
Yep.
And I will attack for. It was
again.
23, 33. This would be
35.
43.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It will be 45 because of the 2k.
Yeah.
Extra
I
buff for you
will
to draw.
not. I will not guard. Nothing.
All right. And I pass turn.
Okay. We stand and draw to then Persona Ride. We go to 4 energy and draw. Plus 10 to front. Plus 5 to the back. I'm just going to use these ones actually for the front. This one's plus 15. And then, let's see, what do we want to do here? Yeah, I guess we do this one first. We call Hound Raiser Mishiro. Skill, when it's placed, if I have a Hound Raiser Vanguard, CB1, check top 7 for a high beast. There is one. We will call it, but we will not activate its ability because we have a full field. This gets 5k. And we'll swing. Oh, before that, CB1. I give this the ability to attack, and now you're grade 3. I get an extra drive check on it. So this is 23 single drive.
Jello, give me 1 second.
Oh, yep, no worries. Oh, hello, Fefefan. Sorry, I didn't notice your thing. Is that promo for Herminia a grade 1? Yes, it is a grade 1. Sorry, I didn't notice your chat there. How are the dogs doing? They're doing okay. My draws are, I think, what I think is what's killing me because I've just been drawing into triggers. But so far it's been good. The rush is really good. I've found that Melgown in the early to mid game is better to play instead of Regown. But then as soon as your opponent hits 5 damage, and you start just spamming the Regowns every turn to take more what do you call it? To take more cards out of their hand. We need more high beasts. Yes, we do need more. We need more high beasts, I think. The ones that we have are okay right now. The problem for me is that I believe the new Hound for Hound Raisers doesn't have. It's a rear guard lane rear guard. It's a rear guard lane piece. It's not one that you put in the back of the at the back of the Vanguard. So that more or less stays the same. Hold on, let me just double check here. DZ08 CFE. Let me just reread the thingy here so I know I'm not just misremembering. Okay, so the new double R is the Shadow Paladin looking one, Reverb Gown. So this one, oh no, never mind, it is. I'm just silly. When this unit attacks from the back row rearguard center, back row center rearguard circle. When it attacks, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Hound Raiser in its card name, counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's grade 1 or less rearguards, retire it. This unit gets 5k until end of turn. And at the end of that turn, put this unit into soul. So it gives you a bit of soul. There's a tiny bit of retire, which I guess in some cases is really helpful. I don't know if you play 4 of this though. Let me just double check what the double R new Hound Raiser does. Hound Raiser Hinami. So Hinami's skill, when you have when your high beast attacks from the back row, if you have a grade 3 or greater Vanguard with Hound Raiser in its card name, this unit gets 5k until end of turn. And if your opponent grade 3 and greater, choose one of your other rear guards, it gets 5k. So it's just a bunch of power. I know I read this already. Ooh,
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about
it is a
that.
raise. No worries. No worries then. I was just going over what's next for this deck because set 8's coming out soon. But yes, where were we?
Yeah, it was your turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
yes.
no, you was attacking.
Okay. So this is 23 single drive.
23. Wait, single drive?
Yes,
it gets drive check?
Yeah, since you're grade 3 now, it gets a drive check.
23 single drive. That's 30, and I'll intercept for 38.
Okay,
So let's see the pass.
No pass. Drive check. Nothing. End of battle, restands. And then we swing for 46 this time at the Vanguard.
No guard.
Okay. First check. Front trigger. Plus 10 to front. And second check. Heal. Oh my god, is good. We'll heal that. And I'll give the power to Seishin.
Damage. No, my perfect guard.
Okay. Mishiro's turn. This is 10, 30 plus 18. Sorry. 48. When she attacks while boosted by a high beast, she gets another 10k. So this is 58.
I'll take it. Over trigger.
Okay.
Ability Vanguard, not draw.
And then I guess I get to save my energy blast this turn. Go ahead.
I'll stand. Air charge 3. Draw. I'll Persona Ride.
Yep.
Give 10k to my front row. Okay, I don't want to do this turn. I know how to do this. I'll call, use Custodial skill.
Mhm.
Look at the top 5 cards in my deck. I'll get Herminia. And then I'll discard O'Reilly. Then I will... Actually, hold on. What's in my draw? Okay. I'll call Stolas. Stolas will call Lena. And Lena will... Yeah, I'll retire Stolas. Until the top 5. Yep. Get Robert go. Add to hand. Then I'll call Rarica. Yeah, then I'll go to battle phase.
Okay.
I will swing for 18.
18.
Oh, no, not 18, 28. 28.
Okay, 28 makes more sense. I'll intercept with Topaz and I'll remove these two for 33.
I'll stand. This is 28. Rarico skill. Cameras 1. Interbuff 3. To draw. So this is... It was 28. 38.
38. How many rear guards does Herminia stand?
Only the front row.
Oh, okay.
So it's only the front row regard. So I'll get extra 2 attacks.
Okay. I'll take this one. Ugh, nothing.
One will stand. This will be 33 to the Vanguard because wait, that's not the right one. She gives 2k to the front row because of Muse's skill.
Yes.
So this is 33.
Okay, I will perfect guard.
First check. Front.
You.
10k to front.
Oh,
Second
God.
check. Nothing.
Okay.
Then Harmonious skill. I'll stand in front row.
Yep.
Then this was that's 20, 30, 40. This is 40.
40. I'm assuming the other side is going to be humongous.
It was
38 a while ago. So I'm assuming it's
38,
like 60.
40. If it will be 50.
50. Okay. I'll
Mhm.
guard 43 for this this first one here.
And this will be 50. Range blast 3. Draw, and she gets extra 10k.
No guard. Yeah. Ugh. That would have been nice.
I'll end my turn.
Okay. Stand. Draw. No persona, sadly, but that's okay. We go to 7 energy.
Mhm.
Calling the Melgown, and it gets. I'll just energy charge here. Again. All right. Power. The back row's at +10 now. This one's 15. All right. Aui's skill. CB1. To give this attack from back row and drive check. So 23.
I'll go over front for 33, and I'll guard with. This card, it gets 5k shield on Guardian
Okay.
Circle.
Okay, so no
So this is
pass.
38.
Okay, drive check, front trigger. Okay, that works too. Restand, and we swing again. 46 at the Vanguard.
Won't guard with. I use Sanctitude.
Okay. First check. Nothing. Second check. Another front.
Oh wow, we're both checking fronts.
Let's see. This one is the same as last turn. So 30, 40 since it's being boosted, plus 18, 58.
No guard. Heal, but I don't heal.
Okay.
But power to Vanguard.
Yes. And Sation, this is 13, 33. Since it's attacking while being boosted, gets 5. 38 plus 18, 51. Since you're grade 3, I'll energy blast 3 down to 5 to give him an extra crit. So this is 51 with crit.
Ooh, okay, you got me with that one. RPG.
Okay.
I didn't know it got a crit.
Sorry, I should have mentioned earlier, but it's only when you're grade 3.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
All right, and that's the turn.
I will stand. Interest 3. Draw. I'll persona, right?
Mhm.
Draw. How would I do this turn? I'll use Rocco first.
Yep.
The Soul Boss 1. And she would get +5. Okay, sorry, I was making sure
Yeah, no
my
worries.
mother wasn't calling me. I will. Does it really need a reset? How many cards in hand?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And your over trigger's out of deck? Or
Not
still
yet,
in
no.
deck? Okay.
Still somewhere, I think. I've not seen it yet. So there's a chance.
There is a chance. I will call Lena. Lena skill. I retire to look at the top 5. Sure, I'll grab another one. Then I will Stolas
Mhm.
to call over for Riley.
Okay. Ooh.
Then I'll go to Bellface.
Mhm.
I will swing for 20, the Riley skill. I Karamos 1 because the Vanguard reduces the front row
Yep.
by 1 CB. So this would be 30 with 1 drive.
31 drive. 28. 33. 1.
Wait, how you said 31?
33. Sorry. 1 to pass.
Oh,
is
so
what I
1
meant,
to
sorry,
pass.
Yeah.
Try check. Marco.
Okay.
Then I will swing Marco skill, enter blast 3, 10k power, and I draw 20. Hold on.
30,
18 plus 25.
18 plus 25. 43.
Yeah, 43.
Okay. 43. Okay. 43. Actually. Oh, no, yeah, I have to do that. 28. 43. 48.
This will stand. Then this is going to be 33 again.
33.
Music of 2k to the front row.
Let's see. 28. 28. This is 38.
So that's 1 to pass.
And yeah, we'll do 1.
First check. Nothing. Second check.
Heal.
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 You're at 4 damage or 5?
I'm at 5.
Oh, I'll give it to Vanguard.
Okay. Damage is no. Where is it? Oh no. There's a bit of a cluster, but the OT was far. I only had 1 heal left. Whew. Good game.
Good game. My bad for not seeing the message.
Oh yeah, no worries. I was what do you call it? I was just watching Matt and Dox's game anyway. So made no difference. Oh damn. I still need to figure out what's missing with this. I don't know what's missing. But the deck feels really
Have you
good.
looked at other lists?
Yeah, like the main thing that I've taken is the toll paths tech, because it just fills your field really easily. But other than that, like you need to run 4 of these. You need to run 4 of where is it? Yeah, you need to run 4 of these, so it takes like a lot of space out of the deck already. And yeah, I mean, like I'm like people are running Saragons and everything, but I don't want to do that just because I'm not dropping $100+ just to have the full playset for it. For a card that will get replaced anyway, like it doesn't really make sense to me. So
yeah, they'll make it in R-type Saragonas just better.
Yeah. Like, and my thing with Saragon too is like it doesn't really, it gets you hand, but it doesn't really help you because you lose a piece. And unlike the
right, and also you lose shield, right?
Yeah, and you lose
you
shield.
lose potential shield.
Yeah, so I that's why I've been playing the Leapmias, because they have discard value, and they can also intercept themselves even without the station. So it's just a nice piece to have. But yeah, I guess I just need more practice with this. Oh, that new search card's insane for Herminia.
This card is I don't know who at Bushiroad, like I don't know who at Bushiroad decided to look at this deck and said, "Yeah, let's make this card." Because this card, like,
yeah, it's the ultimate
if it was in
toolbox
any other
piece.
deck, it is, because I didn't make a video on it. I mean, I talked about it on stream a little bit, but like when you play, like it has so many different uses for both variations too.
Yeah,
because you could play the dress up in the ride deck, and now you can just search this from your main deck.
Oh,
so you always have a target, and even if you like call it,
yeah,
like you see when I did, like I don't know if I did against you, but I called Stolas to I called over it
Mhm.
to call it back, and I could retire to Stolas to use this effect for free. It's a
Oh,
two-card
that's
combo,
crazy.
but it helps.
That's crazy.
But also, Custodia
Yeah.
can call this on turn 2, and it can help you like dig through your deck faster.
Yeah, like your turn 2 was very aggressive. Like even if it was just like
Yeah, I
2
was just
lanes,
trying
I was
to.
like,
I
"Oh
was
my
just
god."
trying to compress. Yeah,
That's nice.
but
Ugh.
this card is so good. I don't know who at Bushiroad said,
That's coming
"Yeah,
out in
let's print
festival?
this card." No, it's a promo, so I
Oh,
have to wait until like maybe July or August.
no. That sucks. But at least you know what's coming.
Oh yeah, no one else at locals even wants it, so I'm like, yeah, I
Oh,
get to get
perfect.
all the foils.
Nice. That's good. I wish I was more in tune with my locals. It's just I work like 20, not 24/7, but like I work enough that I can never make any of their events ever. So I
I
don't
see
have
what you mean.
many friends
But
there.
with that card in the deck, it allowed
Yeah.
me to play these two generics, which I'm so glad because it makes it.
Oh, the dragon?
Because now I feel like the
Yeah.
deck isn't like I gamble a lot because I'm
Mhm.
compressing my deck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, eventually I'll hit a front.
Yeah.
In fronts, I started to run fronts more because I was testing to see, oh, that grade 3 that gets a crit.
Mhm.
Um, if I check a front, it will be really good.
Yeah.
Instead, I took that out and I started to run fronts. I'm like, if I'm hitting like 40k, making it 50 just makes it almost hard and almost impossible to guard. So
Yeah,
maybe I should
exactly.
just run more fronts.
Honestly,
And
like
like,
that's always been my view. Like if you're playing any deck that gets rearguard attacks after a full completed Vanguard attack, then you should be running
mhm,
fronts because you just get too much value
mhm,
out of them.
yep. And especially since I could check up front
Yeah,
with this, it just makes
she's
it so much
disgusting.
stronger. I'm
Like
like,
as soon as I
yes.
saw her, I'm like, it's over. I can't get through. I won't be able to survive this.
I didn't check anything with her though. I don't think so.
Yeah,
It
but
was
it's
Herminia and
like
Duchess.
the trigger, the pressure of a potential trigger alone is just enough to make it like a lot more difficult to guard.
That's why I started to cut the fronts because I only run. I mean, not fronts, crits because I
Hmm.
only ran 4 crits.
Oh, I
When a
see.
front is just boosting my entire front row, even Herminia. So I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
it just makes it harder to guard.
Yeah, like and if you hit it off of the Riley, holy crap. You're like
Hmm.
you just have that extra power for the rest of the turn. So you're like getting what, an extra 50k overall?
Let me
Cuz
think. If I
if you
check
get
it,
because you get 5 attacks in a turn, right? If you drive check that front off of the Riley, all of your attacks after that are basically Persona Ride numbers
yeah.
when they wouldn't have otherwise been. So that's crazy.
Hmm.
And it's kind of the
It
same thing
it
with
literally
with the
makes
Hound
it
Risers too. I just love playing the fronts. So like, okay, attack 23 in the
right.
back,
I'm like,
front.
oh wait, this deck is sort of like my deck. You get the extra drive check, and
Yes.
then you restand it, and you can boost with the Vanguard. You
Yes.
just need another like a restand or something. I think the deck would be really disgusting.
This one here or yours?
Wait, doesn't the
Because yours is
Vanguard
already
restand?
no, no, no. The Vanguard just restands the back row.
Okay.
Yeah.
One
I've
second.
yeah. No worries.
Okay, sorry about
Yeah,
that.
no worries, no worries. But yeah, I've been trying to
So
augment it
the
with
Vanguard
this.
restands the rear guard?
Yeah, so her ability, yeah, I'll read it cuz I don't know how to simplify. So Counterblast 1, the act, choose one of your grade 1 or less back row center column high beast rear guards. And until end of turn, that unit can attack from the back row, and it gets at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, stand this unit, and this unit cannot attack until end of turn. And if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you perform drive checks for the battles that the chosen unit attacks. So yeah, you just get that
Okay,
thing.
okay.
It's just telling the doggy to attack, and then the dog comes back, and then she attacks. And then she attacks with the dog. I've been, what do you call it? ever since I got my piles, I've just been playing like these two decks, Argo Sirens and Hound Razors, and they literally feel like the exact same things. It's just girls with their pets, or like people with their pets. Because yeah, this is like all the
True.
tier dragons, and then the tier dragons do a bunch of
Mhm.
stuff, and she restands the tier dragons, and then this is the dog version. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
What do you call it? The deck is getting retire support in the next set, which is nice. I just don't know how
Nice, nice.
I guess it'll be pretty useful in most matchups. Like I'd be able to snipe things. But the problem is it's a back row center rearguard attacker. So I don't know if I want to
Mm.
give up the whole Melgown thing, because the 23k I think does help, because it makes it so that you can't no pass it with
Just a
like
front trigger.
a front
Yeah.
trigger, yeah. But that's why
No, I think you're right. I think it sorry, I think it
yeah, no worries.
depends on like the meta and the deck you're going against.
Yeah. Honestly, too, like, because this card here is really good as well, which is why I'm kind of iffy on playing the new dog, because this is a battle door when it attacks. It forces two cards no matter what. So unless you're
Yeah, that's
like
pretty
my
good.
opponent has like intercepts, then it's forcing two cards out. Like
So
if I had gotten to
you
a
could
point,
choose
yeah. Sorry.
you could choose Zaf, the back row attacker.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you get lots of
So it will
options with
get
the
the
dogs.
okay. So it could be a twin sorry, not a twin drive. It could get a drive check as well, but
Yes.
just have no power in battle door.
Yeah. And then what do you call it? Aoi gives it the bottom line 13 with the 5k to all back row high beasts. So you're swinging
I
13,
think
but it's
I
two
think
cards.
I think you should use that, honestly.
Yeah, my game when I was doing my initial testing with it, I was exclusively only using this in the back in the center to get for the battle door
Mhm.
effect. But then I realized the 23 early game I feel is a little bit more there's like a
Yeah,
little bit
like
more
I think
pressure to
later in
it.
the game,
Yeah.
I think later in the game that one with the battle door is way more effective. In the
Yeah.
early game, the other one that he was using
Mhm.
is really strong too because we don't have a lot of hand size in the
Yeah,
beginning of the game.
and the downside to it with this is the Vanguard lane gets really small because you don't get that extra 10k. So like it's only like on a persona turn that it's good to do it. And I was trying to get you to 4 or 5 to before bringing this out, but I never got there. Well,
Yeah.
I had them all in my hand. And it's
Mhm.
nice but that's kind of the problem with this too. Like it's such a good offensive piece, but it's also a good defensive piece. It's 10k shield. So it's like, do I keep it on the field
Yeah, yeah.
or do I like potentially lose it? And if I don't have the soul, then I don't have it again the next turn. But yeah, I've had
I think you
this deck is
understand
so
more
much
once
fun.
you play it more.
Yeah, I do need to play this quite a bit more. But I like so far, even in all the losses, like this deck is so much fun to play,
Mhm.
especially when I'm
Well,
slapping
I have
people
to
with the extra crit.
exactly. I did not know that one card had a crit. I'm like, oh, I was gonna take it. I'm like, well, now I got a PG.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that again. I should have
No, no, no. You're
given the
fine. You're fine.
disclaimer. No,
You're
I
good.
know that some people are like really sensitive about it. Like, why didn't you tell me that before? Like, I've played against
Nah, I
some
could have
people
just
like that.
asked you. So,
That's fair. Well, anyway, Zen, are you busy? Do you want to have one more, or you got to go?
oh, I have to go.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
no worries, no worries. Thank you for the time. I appreciate it.
Hmm? No problem. Have a good one, Jello.
You too, Zen. Whew. All right, everybody. Well, that was fun. Did not go the way that I was hoping it'd go, but we had a great time anyway. One second, let me just get my cameras back up here. Y'all can see my haggard AF face. Boom! Ah, man, I had this all set up really nicely, and now I have to fix it all again. No! What the heck? Oh. That's fine. And then over here, I need... Okay. I don't know why I'm fixing it for the vertical stream. I guess it's just for the next one, I guess. Sorry again about lack of vertical stream this week. My internet decided to not be strong enough to handle both vertical and horizontal streams for some reason this week. So, yeah, I'm just gonna have to reconfigure all that stuff, and hopefully for the next deck building stream, the next deck building stream will be Cristianos, by the way. I've already, as you probably already saw me tell Zen, I have been playing around with Argo Sirens, and I didn't mention it to Zen because I hadn't played it yet, so I didn't want to put in any useless information, but I have also put a rudimentary Astroia deck together. So, lots and lots of new stuff to expect in next week's poll. These two will be the choices, and then it'll be the last two trial decks, which are where are you? Oh yeah, there we go. Triumph Dragon and our boy Cristianos. But that's it. That's it for these two. We're not talking about these today. We're looking at the Hound Raisers today. So we went 0-2, arguably against decks that were much more heavily supported than ours, but we put up quite a good fight in both games, I would say. One thing that I think we do need to add are draws, because even through all of the not free calls, but off of the superior calls, we weren't able to we weren't able to get enough in hand to be defensive once things hit turns 4 and 5, and that was consistent against Herminia as well as against Harry. So that's one thing that we're definitely going to need to look into. I personally thought that the extra situational shield off of Tolpaz and Regaun would have been enough to sort of keep us afloat until we could end the games, but that turned out to not be the case. So we're going to just going to go through the deck list. I'll talk about the silly choices that I've made for the deck, and then after that I will bid everybody adieu. So let's get into this real quick. So our ride line is the Hound Raiser ride line. There's no other ride line you can play for this deck that gives you the same amount of value come turn 3 than this one does. So we go from Kika to Hound Raiser Isumi. When Isumi is rode upon by Hakuren, you can check the top 7 cards of your deck, search for up to 1 high beast from among them, and call it to rear, then shuffle your deck. Then its rear guard ability, if you do play multiple copies of this, when it is boosted by a high beast, it gets 2k until end of turn. So it would be a fun going second piece if you're planning to flood the field with Melgowns. Then you have a 23k lane starting turn 1, and unless they attack it, then that thing stays 23 until you call more stuff over it. Next, we have Hound Raiser Hakuren. When it is rode upon by Hound Raiser Aoi, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card with Hound Raiser in its card name from among them. Add it to hand, then shuffle your deck. If you did not reveal a card, call this card to rearguard circle and soul charge 1. We'll go over the rearguard ability since you do have the chance to call it as a rearguard with its own ability. So when it is boosted by a high beast, you can choose a high beast normal unit from your drop and put it on the bottom of your deck. I would have been completely fine if they had made this a triple R and and had made it so you can put any high beast, because obviously there are high beast triggers, and just being able to bottom deck triggers from attacking would have been hilarious. But this is this is what we got. So you are able to recycle any high beasts that you do discard, most likely for your ride. I don't see this thing lasting past turns 3 or turn 4, because there are stronger Hound Raisers that do a little bit more than just refill the deck for you. So that is Hakoden. Then we have our girl of the hour, the girl of the day. We have Hound Raiser Aoi. All of your back row high beasts get 5k, and it's also active on your opponent's turn. Soul Blast 2 once per turn. This is an act ability. Search your deck for up to 1 high beast. Call it to rear, then shuffle your deck. It is not restricted to the back row, so you can call something to the front, and then if you ever need to, you can move it back out. But yes, that is her skill, and every grade 1 in the deck is a high beast, so you'll never run out of targets, which is nice. Then her other act ability, once per turn, you can counterblast 1. Choose one of your grade 1 or less back row center column high beasts, and until end of turn, that unit can attack from the back row. And it also gets, at the end of the battle that this unit attacked, stand this unit, and this unit cannot attack until end of turn. So you get a and then if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you perform drive checks for the battle that the chosen unit attacks. So you would place a high beast in the back, swing with it, restand with it, then it would be a booster for your Vanguard as the follow-up swing. So that is how I've been playing it. I mean, that is how the deck sort of functions as its base. The dog owner gets her dog to attack somebody. The dog comes back, and then she goes up and slaps the opponent herself with the dog in tow. Yeah, just a good walk at the park, I guess. All right. Next, we've got 3 more copies of Hound Raiser Aoi for Persona. We've got 4 copies of Hound Raiser Seishin. Seishin's ability, all from front row, all of your rear guards, all of your high beast rear guards, get intercept and can intercept from the back row. And then while this unit attacks, while boosted by a high beast, if you have a Vanguard with Hound Raiser in its card name, until the end of that battle, this unit gets 5k. Then if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, you can Energy Blast 3 to give him an extra crit as well. So not only do the dogs bite very hard, the people bite very hard as well. So that is it for the grade 3s. We move into the grade 2s now. We've got 4 copies of Hound Raiser Mishiro. When she is placed on rear, if you have a Vanguard with Hound Raiser in its card name, counterblast 1. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 grade 1 or less high beast from among them. Call it to rear and shuffle the deck. If you did not call a card, then you can countercharge 1. So it's a refundable dog search. And then once per turn, when this unit attacks while boosted by a high beast, you may soul charge 1. Then if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, and you have 2 or more back row high beasts, this unit gets plus 10k until the end of that battle. So yeah, she's her lane is always going to be at least anywhere from 30 to like 48, even 30 to 38, depending on what you have behind her. But that is a consistent non-persona ride turn number. So if you're swinging with her on a persona ride turn and you have a 13k booster in the back, she goes 10, 20 off persona, 30 off of the thing, up to off of her own ability, then the extra 10 to 18 from there, depending on what you have behind her. And we'll go over what that stuff is as well once we get to the grade 1s, which we're almost at. The only other grade 2 that we run are 4 copies of a Warrior's Rest. Play it with Energy Blast 2. So overall, we have about 5 Energy Blast. Maximum 5 Energy Blast. If you have 2 stations out, then that's 6 plus the 2 if you have this as well for 8. But with this, in this deck, you don't really have a problem for energy. If anything, you have a problem spending the energy because station doesn't always come out. And as you noticed earlier, the Warrior's Rest doesn't always come out. So um, we'll just go over this. So you play it with Energy Blast 2, choose 2 of your units, and they get, during the battle that this unit is boosted, this unit gets 10k until end of battle. So it's 20k overall to power to your field, and then if you have 5 or more units, you draw a card, and it's not very hard to get 5 or more units on the field with this deck because things call things call things call things, basically. So I like to put these on rear guards if I have a Melgown in the back row because I know my Vanguard's going from 20. My drive check swings go from 23 to 36 minimum. If it's a Persona ride, then it's 23 to 46. I don't really want to put too much on it, but you can do that as well since the rear guards also give themselves power. I do always recommend giving that extra 10k to Seishin for the extra pressure on his crit, just solely based off of that. Because if you swing with him, again, anything you put behind him, it's anywhere from 10 to 18. Okay, so when he attacks, if you have a Warrior's Rest and he's being boosted, then he goes from 13 to 18 to 28 plus, we'll say, at the low end, 10 for 38 with crit. If you're swinging with something that's 13k, then it's 41. And then if you're swinging with the 18, it's 28 plus 18 is 46 with crit. With a Warrior's Rest without Persona Ride. If we're Persona Riding, then we're hitting 56 with crit on that swing at the highest. And then I think 48 at the lowest, because you would go 13, 18, 28, 38. Oh no, 38 plus thing, 40. Yeah, 48 at minimum with crit, which is good. Especially because the deck is kind of hard locked to 4 attacks. You want to make sure those attacks are as high, as tall as possible. So even if you don't finish turn 3, you force out most defensive pieces by turn 3, turns 4, and then you can hit your opponent with the battle door after. All right, but that's it for the grade 2s. I also use this because it's the doggies. It's doggies. I feel like there's no more fitting deck than the Hound Razors to put this order in. Anyway, we'll move on to our PGs, which are PGs. Don't have to go over that. And now we move into our first, the first of our dog arsenal here. So we have 4 copies of Melgown. When this unit is placed on rear, if you have a Vanguard with Hound Razor in its card name, you soul charge 1, energy charge 1. I'm constantly energy charging. I'm trying to hit that Energy Blast 7 to draw 1, especially if there's no Seishin, as early as possible. Going first, all you need is 1. Going second, you have no problems whatsoever with hitting that the energy. But with the Melgown, if you go up to 9 energy, turn 3 going second, then you Melgown, you go to 10. You're able to Energy Blast the 7 to draw if you don't have a Warrior's Rest. If you have a Warrior's Rest, you always just play the Warrior's Rest because it's Energy Blast 2 for that draw anyway. And then you still have your 3 for a potential station. The reason that I would sort of just rush for the Energy Blast 7 to draw going first is because you can't use the Energy Blast 3 of Station until your opponent is grade 3. So unless they Superior Road or something, then you're not spending any energy on him. Okay, and then second ability from the back row. When this, from the back row, continuous. If you have a Vanguard with Hound Razor in its card name, this unit gets 5k. Then, if this unit is in the back row center column, and your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, it gets 10k instead of 5. So it's 18 by itself, 23 with Aoi, and that's only in the center. Then it's 18 if it's on the sides, which is why the high end for the boosters is 18. This is our main booster. So you kind of always want to see one of these on one in one of your lanes at least, so you know that you're hitting higher numbers. Next, we've got 4 copies of Regaun. Regaun's skill, pretty simple as well. If you have a grade 3 with grade 3 Vanguard with Hound Razor in its card name, it gets all the following. From back row center rearguard circle, during the battle that this unit attacked, when your opponent would call cards from hand to Guardian Circle, they must call 2 or more at the same time. There's no power boost, unlike the Melgown, but like I was talking about with Zen earlier, this card is just so good at forcing extra cards out of your opponent's hand, because even if it is only swinging for 13, if your opponent doesn't have any intercepts and they are at 5 damage, then they are guaranteed taking 2 cards out of their hand to guard this thing no matter what. Whereas the Melgown would be sort of stymied by a single trigger. The Regaun does, yes, force that out. But like I was saying with Zen as well, the Melgown just feels a lot better in the early to mid game than the Regaun does. So having opening one of these in your hand is probably one of the best things that you can do. One of the best things that can happen to you in this deck, just because you know that you have a strong, you'll know that you'll have a strong Vanguard lane for the entire game, or at least until this thing is no longer on the field. And then, second ability is from Guardian Circle. It gets an extra 5k shield, so it's a 10k. It's 10k shield. All of your high beasts, can intercept because of Sation. Did I mention that? Yes, I believe I did. Yes. So you are able to call Regauns down early and then intercept with them after. It's a 13k booster, which is also very nice. And yeah, I really did like this. Again, when I was initially testing this deck, I was playing only the Regaun in the mid lane. But yeah, I found that Melgown, while your opponent is anywhere from 1 to 4 damage, is better. And then as soon as your opponent hits sort of like a critical point, you switch right into Regaun to start forcing more cards out. Okay, next for the grade 1s, we play 3 copies of Lipnia. When this card is discarded from your hand during your turn, you can Soul Blast 1 to call it to a back row rearguard circle as rest. Then if this unit is stood, then it gets intercept and can intercept from the back row. It's a 5k body, but 10k thankfully because of the Aoi. So we're not losing too much out of this, in my opinion, just because the front row units get so much power on their own already anyway. I did just put this in as a discard piece because when looking at this deck, you want as many of these available as possible. You want as many Regauns as possible. You want as many of these available as possible, because you don't we only have 1 card in the deck that does, well, technically 2. We have 2 cards that call Hound Razors out. One of them is only once per game, and the other one is maxed depending to 2 times or 1 time depending on how we're using it. But we're talking about Yellow Jeweled Beast Tolpath. So when it's placed on rear or guardian, put 2 cards, a total of 2 cards that were from the ride deck this turn from your soul or your drop into back into the ride deck zone. And then perform either of the following according to the circle that this unit is placed on. If it's placed on rear, check the top 5 of cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card from among them with a grade less than or equal to your Vanguard and call it. And then if it is not your main phase, you rest the unit that you call it. But since we're calling during the main phase, you don't have to worry about that bit. And then if it is placed on Guardian Circle, it gets an extra 15k shield. So it's 20k shield. It's interceptable from the back, so you can call it off of an Aoi to get a Hound Razor out. And then yes, to use its Soul Blast 2 to get the Hound Razor out, then there usually is a one turn extra skip where you Persona Ride, then you Soul Blast the other 2 cards that were in your ride deck to search again, and then you can use the Topaz either as another field supplier, basically, or as a 20k intercept if you have Station on the board. But yep, that is it for Topaz. Then we've got 1 copy of Stormfeather Owl. I play this as an extra, just as an extra body. I might just change this out for another Leapmia if I can find any. But yeah, that's kind of how I have the deck set up right now. I haven't changed it since I posted last week's video, last week's photo of this. But I did want to just sort of flesh out the, what do you call it? I did want to just flesh out the reasoning behind the deck choices here, or the piece choices here. And then lastly but not leastly, we have the triggers. So I think I'm just running a bunch of fronts. Yes, I think this is a predominantly front deck. So we have 4 crits. We have 4 heals as well. I'm playing a Martinoa as the OT in the deck, just because all of the Vanguard attacks happen before the rearguard attacks. So at best, you're getting an extra 4 cards into hand if you have 2 stations out. If not, then you're getting 3, which is still okay as well. The reason I'm running the fronts is because we just want to, my understanding of the deck is you just want to pump the front as much as possible. That extra dog attack is purely for, what do you call it? Is purely for pressure, and then your actual attacks in the Vanguard and then your 2 rear guard swings are where you're really looking to go for that kill. So yes, so even though if I were to attack with Melgown, for example, and I hit a front, that's still really, really good because it's contributing to the attacks that are coming after it still, even though it doesn't, it would not be able to benefit off of that from itself. But yeah, that is it for Hound Raisers this week. I am sorry we were not able to get any wins this week, but we will continue playing with this, and we'll hopefully be able to update it come set 8's release. But anyway, everyone, thank you so much for spending your time with me. I apologize for the drop in stream quality this week and not having the vertical stream. I don't know what's going on with my, I have no idea what was going on with my my setup today. So yeah, and it didn't seem to be having that problem when I was doing the deck building stream a couple of days ago. So I have no idea what was going on, unless it was doing the same thing and I just wasn't paying attention to it at the time. But it seems like everything is going all right. But anyway, that is it. Have a wonderful rest of your day, afternoon, evening, dead of night, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Like I said earlier, upcoming for this week, we have the Cristianos deck building stream, which is probably what I'll do first. And then let's see, what else can I tell you guys? Yes, I already did mention the Craycross Epic voiceover series resuming during the other stream, but just in case anyone wasn't there for that, letting you guys know again that that is happening. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else. I have also been thinking of trying to do like voiceover, like one-shot voiceovers for like short lore stories. I'm going through the Cardfight wiki right now, and I don't know if I want to do it based on my interest of whichever units that I end up doing them for, or if I should just do a full sort of top to bottom list, because in on the wiki everything is, I assume, yeah, everything is, how do I say, in chronological order, in the order that they were released, I believe. So still looking over that, and still trying to see if I can fit any of these into like 3 minutes or less to have them shortable, I guess, is the best way to put it. But anyway, that is it. Yeah, I'm gonna say that again for like the 4th time. That is it. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like and sub. Tell your friends if you think that I'll ever have a deck that they find interesting on the stream. And I'll catch